Bismillah Rahman Rahim. This is Engineer Masood Akhtar Kiani, and we have the technical session today, is number 22, which is about the rebars in the concrete. So, just I will request you as usual that press the bell icon, like and share it, and press the bell icon in order to reach the video quickly to you. So let us go to the subject. So what is the rebars? Rebars is exactly a steel bar that is used in concrete construction. By adding these reinforced steel bars, we are creating reinforced concrete. Whether the project includes the floor, slab, wall, and the posts, rebar help keep cracks that from the making the projects with all efforts. Through all concrete cracks, rebars or reinforcing material help control wear and the extent of the cracks. It also provides the structural strength to the project. So why rebar is important in the project? Rebars makes concrete several times more resistant to failure. It provides tensile strength using reinforcing bar with the reinstated to Korean. If we want to make the concrete structure, rebars provide much stronger support than the steel wires, reinforcing fiber, and the many other products on the market. So why because it provides structural strength in the own rights. Different types of rebar. There is a wide range of rebar types in the market. Carbon steel rebar in the backbone of the concrete work. It's used in a majority of concrete pours. So there is a question why it has a lower cost and provides solid strength. So the glass fiber reinforced polymer GFRP is an alternative of the traditional steel concrete rebar. Using fiberglass, the rebar is created in strips to provide reinforcement. It is stronger terms of the tensile strength. Galvanized rebar is also used in the situation where the corrosion can be a problem. The rebar is coated with the zinc, usually several different processes. It can also be include plating, hot plating to the electroplating. The zinc provides the protective barriers over the steel coating. Stainless steel rebars are also used against the corrosion environment where the zinc cannot be used due to the galvanization effect. It also tends to more expensive than the galvanized rebar. For this reason, it's only used when absolutely necessary. Epoxy coated rebar also a modern economical option of the corrosion environment where it is required due to the aggressive corrosion atmosphere. We can use the epoxy coated rebars, fusion bonded epoxy coated rebar. The rebar is coated epoxy to protect the corrosion. However, it cannot be the best between the environmental and the shifting subgrade cracks. Mechanical motion may damage the protective coating, allowing corrosion materials across the steel. European rebar are simply measured in different formats that we can found in the American standards. They still provide a solid reinforcement to the structural concrete. Different bars, size, and the grades of the steel are available to provide different levels of the strength. The following this allow you due to the choose the right solution of our concrete project with the relative use. Steel reinforcement bars should be comply with the ASTM A615/A 615M grade 460. Deformed and one, all steel reinforcement shall comply to the requirement of BS 999 or ASTM A615 grade 460 type 2. Deformed high yield bars having minimum yield strength 460 MPa megapascal use otherwise shown on the drawings or specified by the engineers. This is also number 2 option. This will also report the 3 different samples of the finished engineer with the consignment of the steel reinforcement bar are used to the projects. BS 4449 in 98, 2005, and 2009 and 2013 different version. So all the chemical composition in all of these 4 stages are changed. Suppose in 2005 the tensile and elongation are a little bit flexible as compared to the 98 version, which is flexible carbon contents quality is revised. So due to this chemical composition changing, the test results are different and it can be selected according to the site requirement and the structure requirement. Whatever the major structure is there is also a part of that. The bar in which the consignment shall be legibly tagged according to the care requirements. Similarly, certification, organization, and the manufacturer fabrication before using to offer this inspection. The tag shall be shown on the manufacturer test numbers and the consignment number and the other applicable data will identify the material with the certificate issued to that consignment. This is for the traceability purpose. The fabricator shall furnish copies of the certification which shows the heat number and the number of which each size of the bar in the shipment was fabricated. The contractor should provide certification confirming the samples taken from the bars delivered to the work area. All the tests required according to the ASTM A615 should be done. The frequency of sampling and the method of the quality control shall be in accordance to ASTM A615. The engineers reverse the rights of the inspection, sample, and the instruct testing of the reinforcement steel upon the arrival of the work at site in accordance to the ASTM A615. All such sampling and the associated testing costs shall be borne by the contractor. So all the reinforcement shall be free from detrimental dirt, mills, scales, loose rust, paint, grease, oil, or other foreign substance, including fins or the tears, etc. Fabrication shall be in accordance to the approved shop drawing and the contract documents. So the rebars shall be cut bend with the approved shop subcontractor who have the services facilities to cut and bend in accordance to the shop drawings and the software control cut and bend facility should be there. And bending also can be bended according to the mineral and the size of the rebars, and even like the juggle. If the juggle is there, there is a formula for the juggle from the certain basis. It can be turned down from the higher space to the reduced space. Suppose in one level, if the rebars is column size is more, and the second level, if the column size is a little bit reduced, 10 to 15% reduced, then the rebar trend should be according to the Joule formula, which is a separate subject, is very necessary to handle the rebars in accordance to the project specification and the general standard. So this was the briefing about the rebars in the concrete. So we have the next session also regarding the rebars, which will be rebar accessories. We will discuss about the accessories of the rebars. So all of these accessories we will discuss. But before going ahead, I will also repeat something more, that rebar in the concrete use should not be rusted. It should be clean, very, very neat and clean, and it should be separated by the water jetting or the wire brush and the air blowers, and also the, if it is required, it can be sandblasted if the facility is available, and depend upon the contract requirements. So this is the briefing about the rebars in concrete, and in next video we will see each other next program by another new subject. And thank you very much and have a nice day. See you again.